mean, Jason, you're a media company. What do you think about like, can they actually, what is a hyper bullish case probabilistically like to displace and become like the next TikTok?
I mean, that we're actively considering moving stream. I mean, so like podcasts we think are we love the channel of podcasts. It's all going to streaming. Streaming is like the clear next evolution of this. Like if you talk to like the folks who I consider to be the best media companies, like the Barstools of the world, it's all streaming. People have probably, you guys have, I'm sure, seen like TVPN. Have you seen this tech show? It's like that. That's the model. The model is like, on one end, like very long live streams that are like, because what live streams have is authenticity. You kind of just jump on, like you're kind of shooting the shit. Yeah, it's like, it's just very casual. And then on the other end, it's like hyper optimized for social short clips. And that's the model. So actually, this is like Blockworks' H2 like podcasting, more live stream, more short clips, less like these hour-long podcasts. Is like this model's a little outdated, I think. So it's all going streaming. If Pump can be the we're not thinking about Twitch. Twitch is not the we don't even talk about Twitch in our like streaming conversations. We don't really even talk about YouTube that much. It's all Twitter because Twitter is where our audience is. So if more people move on chain, the audience is on Twitter, but is the audience also on Pump? So we're actively thinking about, do we live stream on Pump?
I guess like from your genius brain in media, what does the product look like for Pump? Like when they say they want to displace these platforms, like what does that format look like?
Yeah, I don't know. You need to get people doing something on the platform that's not just trading. That's the problem. It's both a pro and a con. Because I don't want our streams to be hyper financialized, but this might just be the,
So you had permies for permissionless,
right?
And what was the learning there? Because that was quasi venturing into financialization territory, right?
Yeah, and that was not. I mean, those were nuts, right? Rob, you ever heard our Permy story?
I didn't know.
Yeah,
this is the first time hearing it. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to buy a Permy if you want to be invited back.
Permies were 2022. We had permissionless. We launched these things called Permies as our VIP ticket for permissionless. Okay. We launched them 555 of these at 0.11 ETH each. So a couple. I forget what ETH was. Let's call it $3,000. So let's call it $300. They ran up to 30K.
Oh wow.
30K a Permy, and
which, by the way, like that got access you to permissionless. A permissionless ticket's $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, it got you at 30,000. It wasn't a good, thing to buy to get access to permissionless. Now they're trading like it's actually a good ARB. You can buy it for cheaper than permissionless ticket, but it's good. Yeah, exactly. But it was not an enjoyable experience having a bunch of people just like hounding you, saying, why isn't the token going up, basically? So that was our mini experience of having a token. So I was talking to one of the 6-man guys, Carl, who runs, I think he launched the first stream on Pump.fun. And it's like, everyone's in the chat just being like, when token go up, when token go up, when token go up. And you actually want people to be addicted to your content, not addicted to your number go up ability.
But I think there's also a point here. If you look at like online casinos, and I mean, we talked about Twitch a little bit, and you said I'm not Twitch, but people are sitting in like on Twitch and they are just watching people play slots all day long, right?
Totally.
And there are thousands of people doing this, right? And then they're playing slots alongside of them. And then they're doing this in poker. And now they're doing this in video games. And like there's like streaming has become in almost every form a financial platform, right? And this is why I think like it makes so much sense for Pump.fun is because they'll have the streams and it will be financialization alongside of it. And I think that is now the expectation of people who are a decade younger than the three of us, right? That there is an expectation that we can do something else, but to do something else.
Okay, so this is interesting is that people treat, so I was talking to a bunch of, we have a bunch of like 23 and 24 and 25-year-olds at Blockworks, and I was talking to a lot of them at permissionless. They don't, and they trade and stuff like that. They don't treat it as like they don't treat it as investing. They don't even treat it as like the money making. It's entertainment and it's a game. And they all just see themselves on a leaderboard against their friends where they're like, yeah, I made a 30X. Oh, this guy made a 40X. Oh, he's on top of me right now. But like, and there's like, Pump is kind of combining a couple different things. One is everybody has a second screen right now and everyone's scared of being lonely. So that's why streaming is booming. Streaming is booming right now because you just want this second screen up where you've got someone in the background like alongside you.